What's up?
I'm
It's us.
Sarah.
This is Sarah. I'm Isaac. We're here to talk to you guys because although there's been so much positivity around our engagement, because we're really excited about it, but there's also been a lot of misconceptions.
A lot.
So we're going to pick some of those misconceptions. We're going to answer some of your guys' questions. Right? Right. Let's start with the first misconception. Sarah, are we in high school?
We're in fact not in high school. Surprise, surprise.
We attend the University of North Carolina at Pembroke. I am going to get my master's in the fall. Sarah will be finishing up her bachelor's within the next year, depending on how this coronavirus stuff pans out. So no, in short, we're not in high school. I don't know what else to say about that. Oh yeah, we have graduation pictures. Boom, there's her graduating. Boom, here's me graduating. Oh, I did those. There you go. I don't know what else to tell you. We graduate. We're not in high school.
I don't know how we look like high schoolers.
I don't know either.
There's some big high schoolers, but...
And if you think that that's still too young, then we got nothing else for you.
At least I will not be Jessica on Love is Blind. That's all I gotta say.
That's true. And there's been a lot of Jessicas in that comment section talking about us. That's for sure. So luckily we're none of them. We're happy. And we're happy together. And I think that's the big thing, is that we feel ready. We're confident. We got lots of stuff going on. We're good. We're good.
Misconception number 2 is that I was not excited. I was excited. I am very shy. I show my emotions in different ways. So just because I'm not like jumping around does not mean I am not excited. I was obviously crying. I was obviously in shock. You wait your whole life for this moment and then it happens. You don't know how to react.
When I got down on one knee, immediately tears start welling up in her eyes. That's the hands over the mouth. It's not her going like, oh my gosh, this is so awkward, I don't know what to do. She was like, kind of, not really.
Well, so let's walk them through what happened with that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with how it played out. So the interesting thing about this is this was kind of like a high stakes game for me. So it was really nerve-wracking, right? Because I already had the ball rolling on proposing after the game, and we hadn't won the game yet. So, and winning isn't guaranteed for anybody who's played a sport. So it was really nerve-wracking, kind of going into this game knowing like, oh gosh, we could lose, and this whole thing is gonna be undone. Or I could have a bad game. That was another thing too. If I just didn't play very well, it's kind of sucky. You know, it's just not very fun. I was worried about that, but we ended up winning, so the energy was really high. And then the real nerves started kicking in because I was like, oh gosh, I gotta go propose now. Like, oh, it's just scary. It's just a big moment, you know? So you just want everything to go perfectly. You don't want to stumble over your words. I hadn't really taken a lot of time to prepare like a speech. In case you noticed, it was short and quick because a lot of people were going to be looking. But going into it, man, it was just like... So Sarah's already talked about it, so she's pretty shy. So I tell my teammates we're in the locker room. They're going crazy. We won. Everyone's happy. I told them that I was going to propose, and they lost it. Everyone's going insane, right? These are my boys. So they're losing it in that locker room. But I tell them, I'm like, all right, guys, okay. I haven't proposed yet, so don't, let's everybody calm down. I'm about to go to the middle of the field and do it. So you guys, if you could just discreetly just kind of stand around so you can see it, nothing too obvious. So then I start walking out, going to get Sarah, right, to take her to the middle of the field. And these...
Can I tell them this part? Okay, so he comes to get me, and it's at the end of the game. So we usually talk for a little while, because his parents are always there, and then like we go and get dinner. So I'm just chilling, and he's like, let's go take pictures on the field, because it's like Parents' Day, Family Day or something, so my family's also there. So I'm like, okay, let's all go take pictures. So he starts walking me out there, and we're like holding hands and stuff, and I see this big group of guys like in a circle, and I'm like you said, I have severe social anxiety, so I'm like, I'm not supposed to be out here. I'm gonna get in trouble Coach Rich is going to yell at me. I need to go back. So I'm pulling him backwards. And I'm like, dude, I can't go out here. I'm not supposed to be out here. I'm not allowed to. Like, so I'm freaking out. And then as we get closer and everybody turns to look at me, then I'm like, oh, crap. I'm like, this is seriously about to happen. Like, crap's about to go down.
And then I pull into the circle, and you guys have seen the video. I get down on one knee. I go, Sarah, I love you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Will you marry me? And she's just like, and everyone's like, say yes.
Yeah, because I like totally blanked. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is happening. And it takes a while to process, so.
These guys, I mean, I was going to walk around the field, and I told them to be discreet. To be discreet.
Knowing I have social anxiety.
Right. So I didn't want to put her in that situation. I mean, I'm happy the way it turned out.
Yeah.
I'm happy the way it turned out.
Because once
for
I got
sure.
out there and I knew what he was doing, I calmed down. It's just because I didn't want to I don't like when people yell at me. I'm very sensitive. So I didn't want, to get in trouble and for everybody to be like, what's she doing out here? She's not supposed to be out here. So I was like, I'm not going. And he kept pulling me, so. And I guess, my dad knew, so he kept walking too. And I was just like, this is freaking me out.
Yeah.
But then it was all fine.
Mm-hmm.
And we made for a good video, apparently.
Yeah, no kidding.
Beforehand, we've been together for 3.5 years. I really wanted to get engaged. We had talked about, ways we'd want it to be done. And we were at one of his old school's football games. And a guy had proposed to his girlfriend on the field. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. That's such a cool way to do it. Because it's that's your second family and stuff. So, he kept that in his back pocket. And I also, had interned with the football team to be a strength and conditioning coach, so I worked with all the athletics and stuff like that. So they also know me, so it's it's not an awkward situation. It's not it's a bunch of random people. We love them. They love us.
And they love us. And not in the way you guys apparently thought.
Yes.
On a lot of those comments.
I was not with any of the other football players.
I've
never dated any of them, never talked to any of them.
We spend a lot of time together. I think I would know if some of the claims, which I'm not going to get into, that you guys are making were true. Because we've been dating before I was on the team, and we've dated throughout my entire experience on this team. We have many friends on the team, none of which are going to make moves on Sarah the way you guys thought, without going into too much detail, because it's not user-friendly. Anyway, what's another misconception? Oh yeah, I guess that's the third misconception. She hasn't been with any of my teammates. That's those are the three
or maybe
things.
That's the fourth, because people are saying I don't want a public proposal. It's really embarrassing. I'm not sure what number we're at, but
She did want a public
I
proposal.
wanted a public proposal.
Okay, so let's go through them real quick. 1, we're not in high school. 2, she was excited.
I was very excited.
Very excited. 3, she has not dated or done anything else with any of my teammates.
Nor would I.
Nor would she. 4, she did want a public proposal. She talked to me about it a couple times, said she'd love it. I took notes because I'm a good boyfriend. And we made it happen.
And my family was there. They
Her
got
family
to
was
see everything. They got to come down for the day, so that was amazing.
And my family was there for everybody asking if our parents know.
Yes, our parents do know.
Our parents
they
do know.
approve. He asked for my father's blessing.
Yeah.
We are very traditional that way, so they knew way beforehand. He
Way
said yes.
beforehand.
He said yes. So they love him.
Yeah. Oh,
His
that's the other
parents are
thing.
black.
She was not put on the spot. We knew
No.
way ahead of time that she was going to say yes. We talked about it a lot. There was no doubt in my mind, not one little bit of doubt in my mind, that she was going to say yes. If there was, I would not have done it on a football field in front of my closest friends. That would have been
Silly.
scary. But yeah, I knew she was going to say yes the whole time. We talked about it. Duh.
So many things.
Those are kind of some of the big ones. Except for them talking about your butt. But that's not a misconception. That's a
No.
conception. That's very true.
I work hard for it. It's not genetic.
Not
It's
genetic. We'll show some pictures, like that one, of her when she had a smaller booty.
Little booties matter too,
They
so don't
do.
get discouraged. And I'm a personal trainer if you need help.
Follow her on Instagram.
Yes.
It's right there. I gotta go crazy with this editing.
I know.
It's right there. So we asked you guys on
I'm gonna whip
Instagram.
some of mine out.
And our Instagrams will be linked below. We asked some of you guys some questions just to see what you guys had. What do you guys want to know about us? What do you think about us? What do you not think about us? Some of you guys, inevitably, are already down in the comment section telling us that you don't care that we made this video, and why would you make the video? You guys aren't that important. Nobody cares. Joke's on you. You're watching the video. So what do you got to think about that?
Okay, the first question.
First question.
What is my cat's name? Her name is Jasmine. I'm gonna go grab her real quick.
She's going to grab Jasmine. Until then, hi. It's the Isaac Hour, where we talk about it. And she's back.
This is Jazzy. She's a Russian blue.
She's apparently camera shy.
She's camera. So am I. So it's okay. This is Jasmine, my emotional support animal. She's the best. Absolutely the best. She's named after a princess. As you can tell, she's the queen of the household.
She gets more love on any of our pages than we show ourselves.
Somebody wants us to make a Instagram for her.
We're considering it.
You guys want to know how we met and why we fell in love?
It's a big question.
Yeah, that's a
big question. The why we fell in love part could probably use its own video, but we can definitely roll through how we met here. Pretty much, I slid in her DMs. It's just that easy. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. You think somebody like this could actually just walk up to her in person and be like...
First time I stood him up, we did not go.
That's true. So we slid in...
Second time I met him at the mall.
Yeah. We set up a date. She stood me up.
I had just gotten out of a really bad relationship. I didn't want to get into anything with another guy yet, so... But
I
gave him a chance. I was like, dang, this dude is really cool. He's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. And then we hung out every day after that. Every day.
It was a good time. And the rest is history. I slid in her DMs, pretty much just saying, text me. And then we ended up meeting up at the mall, and I saw her walk in, and I was just kind of like, ooh, I was like, I'm out of my league. I was like, I could just leave right now, and she'd never know. But, you know, stepped up to bat. Oh, home run, baby, let's go.
Why did you fall in love with me?
I said we did a whole different video for that.
Okay, we'll do a whole different video
a whole different cutesy coupley video. Right. This is just the basics. That's deep. Trust me, guys. That's getting its own whole shebang.
Second question.
Okay, there you go.
Is it tough to be attractive? To be that attractive? Is it tough to be that attractive, Isaac? I assume they're talking to you.
I have no idea. I've never been attractive a day in my life. They're definitely talking to Sarah.
I'm not that attractive on a normal basis, if you can't tell. But,
she's so cute.
It's not that tough because I'm not. But thank you, I appreciate that.
She's being humble. She's a baddie.
This is why I love him. Do we believe in God? Yes.
2 thumbs up.
And for all you saying negative things about us, we are praying for you guys, especially the person that told me I should die from the coronavirus. I'm praying for you. Love you, Sarah, my girl crush.
That's very sweet.
Appreciate it.
I figured Sarah has way more fans than I do. Hurts. I'm her fan too. I was the first, so I don't know what to say.
Do you play football with Isaac? I do play football with Isaac. I mean, I don't really do anything. I'm not very good at it, but I go out there with him while he's kicking and practicing like I did today. I love going out there with him. If your man has something that he enjoys to do, go do it with him. It'll make him happy.
It will. It definitely will.
Just throw him some balls, let him kick them.
For sure.
Do we have plans for our future?
No.
We have plans.
We have plans.
We're not rushing into anything.
Not kids. We've been planning our marriage. We have a whole document for our wedding.
Yeah, we've had that since we had been
dating.
together for a year. We made it. Even though I planned for a fall wedding. He plays football. I can't have a fall wedding.
Hard to do.
So trash the whole document. But
trash it. Yeah.
So we're getting married June 13th, by the way. So hopefully
this year.
If you guys stay inside so we can get rid of the coronavirus.
Please wash your hands. Stay inside.
Stay inside. Our plans for the future: get married June 13th. Go on our honeymoon to Amsterdam if the borders are freaking open,
Right.
which I
Holding out
pray
on
to
that.
God that they are,
All of our Netherlands friends, we're coming to see you.
let us know what we should do while we're there.
Right. Aside from places right
I'm
now.
obviously a personal trainer, so like that's my
Yeah.
future. Like I make good money with that.
Yeah, as far as
See?
occupations, I
Yeah.
have a job. I've
So-
been working at this place called Fastenal for 2.5 years now. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's steady. It's good work. It puts food on the table. So we're financially stable right now, which
I mean,
is
we have good jobs, and
we're doing all right financially.
hopefully he goes pro. That'd be really nice. So then, we'd go wherever that is. If not, he wants to be a kicking coach.
Mhm.
I want to be a strength and conditioning coach. So hopefully we go back to the Greensboro area. We live in North Carolina, for y'all that don't know. It's the best.
It's the greatest.
Plans past that. Probably like 5 years, maybe have a kid, maybe.
Maybe
We'll think about it.
We're
A few
feeling
more
it out.
cats. A few more cats,
Definitely.
definitely.
2 to 3 more cats
Yeah.
at least.
Within the
At
next
least.
couple years.
Yeah.
And then we'll think about kids.
See how that plans
But-
out.
Maybe just leave it at cats. We'll see.
There's a lot of question marks about like
because of the going pro thing.
right
or
because
not.
of potentially and I can get into my football journey in a different time. We're not going to get into it right now, but there's definitely some question marks. But that's the A plan, but we have a B, C, D, E, all the other letters that come after. We got backup plans.
We're not going to move in with our parents,
Yeah.
like people are saying.
Right.
I have my own place now. He has his own place now. So
Just to
we don't live with our parents now. So why would we want to get married? Doesn't make sense.
doesn't make any
But-
sense.
Another question.
Okay. Next
Squats.
question. Squat. That's the question. It's like
I can speak like forever on this. However, I'm assuming y'all are talking about my butt again. I grew my glutes from hip thrusts mainly. Squats are great. Like I love my squats, but that's just not. It doesn't target your glutes like hip thrusts do. Hip thrusts are the best. Do your hip thrust. Again, talk to me if you need a program. But yeah, I just wanted to answer the squats question.
the next question is
Yoga. I actually love yoga.
yoga is so good
I
for
can't
you.
teach yoga, but
Do yoga. Guys,
yoga.
If you're a football player and you're watching this,
if you're a
do
weightlifter
yoga.
in general like me, I don't like to stretch.
yoga.
I did yoga with one of my clients. She's amazing. I would like to do yoga some more, so
Guys, just do yoga.
yoga's good for
Do
you.
It's so good for you. Right now, I can tell you, you're not doing enough yoga. So do more of it.
He feels apparently
I'm very passionate about this.
passionately
Do more yoga.
about yoga.
So my questions are the good ones. People really dug deep to ask me very serious and sincere questions. First, 2 best things you missed during this quarantine period.
The gym.
The gym, and then the second one would be also the gym.
Yeah,
we do
so-
like 3 things, and it's work, go to the gym, and do outside stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much
That's it.
I'm an introvert. I'm loving this right now. I don't
I'm
have to talk to people. I love it. He loves me. We can spend time together all the time.
It's great. So, okay, so somebody asked, how long have we dated? So we dated for 3 years
Oh yeah.
before the engagement, and then
So it's
now
been like 3 years and 6 months now.
it's been like 3.5 years.
Yeah.
So there you go. So we've
Long
been
time
together
to
for
be with
3.5 years.
somebody.
Yeah, so we know each other pretty good. Second, how do you find a girl like her? This one's easy. Just stop looking. It's not gonna happen. I got the only one. That's it. She's off the market now. So there's only one. Guys, there's only one. And she's mine.
But for real.
So find your own Sarah, is what I'm trying to tell
Find
you.
your own Sarah.
Get your own Sarah. Hit your own out of the ballpark home run. Because this one,
Find your own Jazzy.
don't. Get your own cat. So this one is a question for Sarah, of course. How do you feel about me being the #1 D2 punter? I promise that's actually written on here. I didn't make that up myself.
Funny thing, when we started dating, I had no idea he was a punter. No idea. Even though it was all over his Instagram. I don't really know much about football. But then, I could be rich. Just kidding.
And I wasn't good when we started dating.
No, he wasn't.
3 years ago, I wasn't
But
good.
It's because I play with him and I throw to him, so.
So now I'm good. It's actually really because of her.
It's
So
because of me. But
don't know what to tell you guys. She's great. She does it
we're
all.
both athletic people, so it makes me very, very proud of him. it's a great opportunity for him. It's his dreams. So, you know, I love seeing him do what makes him happy, chase his dreams.
What's another good one? What day did we start dating specifically? December 2nd, 2016.
Yes.
Yes, there we go. Boom, first try. Yeah, so that's most of them. It's like, how did we meet? I wish we had some cooler story, right? Like, some Romeo and Juliet stuff.
Well, it kind of was. He didn't let me tell you the whole story, but, well, so, like I said, I got out of a crappy relationship. He sucked. He was not funny.
Not me, the
He
other
was,
guy.
like, really mean to me and stuff. So then, when I met him, he, like, off the bat, if you can't tell, he's a complete goofball, like, all the time, 24/7, and, you know, I never had a guy that, like, made me laugh like that. So I walked in, and from the jump, he's just making jokes and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is amazing. And then we, like, went and got coffee and stuff, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, it was actually love at first sight for me. It was Romeo and Juliet stuff, even though it was not mutual on both sides. But I was like, oh my gosh, like, I want to marry this dude. And then he texted me and was like, oh, you're wifey material. I didn't know that he told, like, every girl that.
I did not tell every girl that. That was the only one. And
But anyways, I held on to that, and I was like, oh shoot. And
made it happen. And look at that. She is.
I'm wifey material.
Another question that we had was, what is something that you like most about the other person? So I'll go first, and then she'll go. And then that's what it is. So the thing I like most about Sarah, so we're not going to get too deep into this, because like I said, we're probably going to make another video about the whole why we love each other. Oh, so romantic.
Wow, he sounds nice, doesn't he? Just kidding.
So
he's a good guy.
So the thing that I like most about Sarah is she is so meticulous and perseverant and detail oriented, and that can
That's like 3 things.
It's all one big thing though, because they all have, like, you're perseverant with being
Meticulous.
with paying attention in detail and being meticulous. So one thing, and it's like I could give a sermon on this, is make the egg. When you wake up, you make an egg. Because Sarah, no matter what, she'll get like 2 hours of sleep, but she's still gonna get up 2 hours early so she can make an egg for her breakfast, eat a bowl of cereal, drink a cup of coffee, and then go. And that's just like, it blew my mind when we first started dating, because I'm like,
routine. I like my routine.
yeah, but I was like, how? Because for me, I'm just always like, I've been so go with the flow. Like, if I wanted to sleep extra 30 minutes, I'm just going to I might just not eat. I'm just going to find a way to do something. But no, Sarah's perseverance and just waking up, making sure it gets, and it's spilled over into every aspect of my life. It's changed me in the better, because now I wake up and I make breakfast every morning for myself. You know, it's just one of those things that spills into the rest of your life. And honestly, it made me a better football player. You know, I go out and kick every day. You know, or work on something, work drills, pay attention to the details. It's important. It's gonna matter.
So for me, one thing that I really like about him, does it have to be the thing you like the most, or just anything? A big thing that I like is that he's a very hard worker. Apparently he got that from me, but like you said, he goes out there and kicks every day. Like, he'll have like really freaking tight hamstrings. I'm like, you really should not. You should stay home, and he'll go kick. That's how he got good, you know? So, he's a very hard worker, and, like, when we started dating, he wasn't that great at kicking or punting, whatever, and, you know, he's very determined to get good, so he's a hard worker.
Let's see. Yeah, so that's pretty much all my questions. Oh, and this one, very important question. Are you playing basketball? Yes. So, thank you guys for watching, if you made it this far.
Thanks.
And then big shout out to all of our friends from all of the different countries. That was one of the most amazing things to me, is the way people were reaching out, saying hello from Brazil, Mexico, Spain,
Argentina
France.
is a huge
Argentina is a
one.
big one. We love all of you guys. It's insane. The love, man, we're sending it right back to you. You guys love us, we love you. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. So thank you guys again so much. And
Stay safe, partners.
boom.